Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Tarot 1111. Welcome back to those who have been here before, and for the new people that are watching, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is for Gemini for July 2018. In regards to love, if anything comes out that's general, such as home, career, finance, etc., I will bring it up. I'll bring up whatever spirit is sending me. I'm using 3 decks here. I'm using the Good Tarot, which is by Colete Baron-Reid, and that will be the main spread. We have the Waite deck for clarifiers, and I'm using some Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise, Lynn. Beautiful cards. Now, we just had a new moon in June the 15th, and it affected all signs greatly, but the main 4 signs it has affected is, and will continue to affect, is Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini and Pisces. So I'm doing those readings first. I've already posted Virgo and Pisces for any of you guys that are Sun, Moon, Rising signs, and we'll go ahead with the, I want to say get forward with Gemini, I don't know why, that might come up. We'll get on with the July 2018 reading for Gemini. So welcome all viewers. We're having a look at the present energy. First of all, we're having a look at the present energy, then like an overall card for your main focus. I'll also be doing a future energies between now and say September, and then just an overall outcome card of the theme for July. So the first card that's come up here is the 9 of Earth for your present energy. This is the 9 of Pentacles in the conventional deck. Looking at present energy for Gemini spirit, this is a Earth card, so you may be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn in your life, or this may be your energy. So we'll see as we keep pulling out cards here. Okay, 10 of Fire, which is the 10 of Wands, which is fire energy. And we have water, so we have a few different, everything except you guys, Gemini. Okay. And would like an overall card, please, Spirit, for the main focus for the month of July for Gemini. The main focus for the month of July. Feel a little bit of hesitation here with the cards. That may be how you're feeling at the moment, Gemini, a bit hesitant about what's happening in your life. So we have the 7 of Air. Okay, so now we have all the earth, fire, water and air here. Okay, so have a look at the future energies. What future? The Queen of Fire, okay, which is the Queen of Wands. The 6 of Air, and the Hierophant. So only one major here, which is a surprise because of the transit that's happening. The bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Fire. Okay. So the overall energy for July, Gemini, is the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords usually speaks to me about deceit. It talks about lies. It talks about the unknown, or having an inkling something's not right. Somebody's hiding something from you, or this could be you hiding something from someone else. It's below the 10 of Fire. So it could mean that you're hiding your feelings for someone, that's a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, because we do have the Queen of Fire here for your future. And that's all I'm getting at the moment. Let's have a look from the start here to the present energies of the Nine of Earth. The Nine of Earth is a beautiful card. It talks about independence, wanting to be independent, wanting to be financially secure, feeling this within yourself or wanting to feel it, but knowing also with the Ten of Fire next to it that something needs to end, or something is ending and you can feel that it's ending, whether you want it to end or not. And I don't think that you do, or not in the way that it's going to, if that makes any sense to whoever's watching. So I'd like to clarify the Nine of Earth here. This is a very independent card. This usually relates to you as a person, like your energy. You're a very independent. Gemini is a very, very independent sign. They don't like to be codependent on anyone. Too many cards, sorry. So it's also appreciation of beauty around you, being grateful for what you have, being completely aware of what's around you, whether it's in your relationship with your family or what you have if you're single, that you're quite content and happy with this. We have, wow, okay, so we have the Queen of Wands clarifying this. So you may be with an earth sign, you may have, it may be the energy of the person that you're with, but I feel that this is your energy with the Nine of Pentacles here, wanting the independence, feeling happy and content if you are allowed to be independent, if you're in a couple relationship and your partner's very happy that you have your own job and have your own friends and that sort of thing, circle of. We have the Queen of Wands here clarifying. Now the Queen of Wands is also directly below in your future, so you may have, I feel this is definitely a person for you. You may have a fire sign in your life or coming into your life, or you've just met this person, whether you're single or coupled currently. And this is a Leo, Sagittarius or an Aries person. Because it's a court card, I'm going to clarify it with another card. You know that with the Ten of Wands next to the Nine of Pentacles, that something has to end if you're going to go forward with this fire sign. And we have a Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Okay, so this is the Virgo, the Hermit. So you may have a decision to make between a Virgo and a fire sign for some of you. Who is the one that's going to let you be more independent? This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm hearing right now. What is the right thing to do? So it's your call. This is a Justice card. It's your call. And this is also a spiritual card. So Spirit may have put this new person in front of you, whether you're, like I said, single or couple. And you may be saying, well, if you are single, well, I like my independence. I like being by myself. And now this person's come into my life. What's the right thing for me to do? Okay, so it could be a couple of things. It also could be that you're choosing between a Virgo and a fire sign and what the right thing to do is for you. It's your call. It's like the ball's in your court, sort of like, Gemini. So I'd like to clarify the Ten of Wands here. So this is an ending to a difficult situation or an ending of a situation, like of a relationship. It could be that you've carried a lot of burdens in the recent past in regards to your relationship, and you are ready to lay them burdens down and say, you know, you've had enough. You've had enough. You feel that there is some deceit around you, but I will definitely clarify this Seven of Swords here in regards to that. Somebody's wearing a false mask, you feel? Or it could be you, Gemini, that's not being true to yourself and what you want in your life. Okay, so I have an ant running around. Sorry, little ant. Ten of Fire, please clarify the Ten of Fire. Ten of Wands, please clarify the Ten of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Wands for Gemini for July 2018. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles. So this is the classic, you know, being left out in the cold sort of like card. I don't like to use that expression because everyone uses that expression. And this is sort of like, you may be fearing putting down this heavy burden here with a relationship and moving on, or leaving this relationship, because you're worried that you're financially going to be in a lot of trouble, okay? And you don't want to put yourself through this. Now, maybe this fire sign, whoever that relates to, is involved in your decision making, or you're making the decision based upon this new person also, okay? But this ending that has to happen of this really difficult situation, it could also play out in there's going to be an ending to financial problems, okay? But we are doing a love reading, and I want to try and stick to the love reading, because with Virgo and Pisces, it was very much about themselves and not so much like being involved with anybody else, really. It was more about self-growth and worth and confidence, etc. So I want to try and steer away I want to really try to do a love reading. And with Gemini, there's definitely some movement here in the romantic department, where they're moving away from who you're with, moving towards someone if you're single, okay? You have some fear here. I really feel this is fear of the unknown, fear of, with the Five of Pentacles here, fear of financial instability, and we have the Four of Cups as well. So maybe you are offered a new love interest that you wouldn't, it's not someone that you'd normally choose or pick or go after, or whatever you want to call it, but that's why you're sort of like holding back a little bit and going, it's your call, it's your, with the Justice card here, it's like, what are you going to do? You don't want to be in the position where you're financially struggling. You like being with someone, but you're also independent, so you're really having a head over heart fight here with yourself about what you want to do, who you want to be with, and if you want to be with anyone at all, okay? Now the next card is the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck is 3 cups that are on the floor and spilling out, and you know, there's loss there, there's emotional loss, but there's still 2 cups standing. And he's stood there and he's looking down at these 3 cups that are fallen, and he's grieving the loss of. So you maybe you were wishing that the person that you are currently with was all that they said they were in the beginning, and now it's been like 5 years and they're not, or nothing's eventuating, or you're just not emotionally fulfilled. And there may have been some deceit here. So it's coming to me now that, you know, there's something you don't like trust in the person that you're with. But I will clarify that it could be that you don't trust that you're strong enough yourself to move forward and away from whoever you're with. If you're, you know, this is sort of like leaning towards that sort of reading. That you want to get out of a relationship, but you don't know how to, or you're worried about finances or something like that, and loss with the Five of Cups here. There's been some emotional loss. We have the Knight of Swords, which is an air sign, so this could be your energy. This also could be a decision that you're like, right, I've made a decision, I'm going to go with it, and it will happen very quickly. A decision that you make. It could, I'm getting it could be to do with outside influences. I'm not talking about this fire sign here, Leo, Sag, Aries. I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about something else. So I'm going to pull another clarifier so I understand what I just said. There's some outside influence here that's going to make you move. Something might happen and you're like, actually, I can do this. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. So you may be striving towards a job that you want, or you're making more money than you thought, or you get some tax back, or something to do with, you know, you've worked so hard in the past and you've done this before yourself independently, or you've moved on to be with somebody else in the past and it's worked out fine. So it's like you make a decision in July. You make a decision for sure in the month of July. And maybe presently you're currently making that decision. Okay, maybe you're thinking about it right now. And we have the 7 of Air. So this is the 7 of Swords, and it's like the overall theme of the reading for July. I think you think someone's not been telling you everything about something. I don't think there's another person involved, if this is the case. The Chariot, okay. So maybe your person that you're with, that you're currently with, has been in the past telling you, with the Chariot being here, you know, what things are going to be like in the future. Now, they may have said this for years, we're going to do this and we're going to do this, and nothing ever eventuates. You know, oh yeah, we're going to get engaged. Oh yeah, we'll get engaged, we'll get married. And you're just waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and nothing has come out, and you feel like you've been lied to. You feel like you've been deceived. You feel like you've wasted your time this whole time. So there's some disappointment here in July. I'm not going to pull another card on that because I'm pretty like clarified that card that there's going to be movement forward, but there hasn't been, or there's not going to be with this particular person, okay? But there's going to be for you. We have the Queen of Fire here. Now, I've already got the Queen of Fire out here, so I can't clarify it with the same card. But, well, let's have a little bit of a story on this and see what is coming with the Queen of Wands here. Please clarify the Queen of Wands for near future influence. We have the Strength card, okay? This could be your energy as being more passionate about what you want to do, what you want to go for in your life. It doesn't have to be a new person, but, you know, it has come up twice, male, female, same sex, whatever. You know, they've come up twice. So I think it is another person here, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. And the Strength card is a fire card too. We have with being Leo, so it could be a Leo. I'm going to pull out another card. Strength card is also a healing card. So this new person, if you're meeting a new fire sign, could bring a lot of healing to your life. I feel that this person is a very clever person, very smart person. It could be somebody very similar to you, have similar views to you, values to you. Someone who's not, like, someone who's a go-getter. They're a Wands, they're the Queen of Wands. They go after what they want. Very strong person. Wow. We have the Empress. Someone that's going to be, you know, very fruitful to your life, bring you new things, birth of new ideas, projects. Also, this is sexuality. So for some of you, not everyone, of course, some of you Geminis out there will be meeting this new fire sign, or have just met this fire sign. So yeah, it could be a Leo. Strongly points to a Leo, but it could be Sagittarius or Aries as well. 6 of Air here is the 6 of Swords. So in the near future, you're going to be having a lot more mental clarity. You're going to know what you want. You're going to know at least in which direction you want to go with, whether it's on your own, whether it's with the partner you're with now, whether it's with this new fire sign here. But whoever it is, you're going to be feeling really happy. You're taking a risk for sure with the Fool there. So all points to either, actually. It could be a new person, or it could be that you choose to stay with the person that you're with. And either's a risk. Of course, everything's a risk. Okay. With the Hierophant here being here as well in the near future, it's like carrying through after the Six of Swords and moving forward mentally. You're carrying through with you, you're bringing with you, all your beliefs and value, your belief systems and your values and your morals with you into maybe a new relationship or on your own. This could also, have to do with a new career move, and you're bringing everything with you that you've learned in the past. You've also bringing a very professional aspect of yourself. Okay, so the Hierophant is clarified with the World. So whatever new beginnings coming for you, Gemini, it's like fantastic new opportunities. Just remember to be true to yourself with the Hierophant being here, to keep your belief systems and values that you have and carry them forward into this new cycle that's coming for you. Okay, we have the World here, which is definitely change, new opportunities. It could be travel for some of you, or it could be just a change of residence. It could just a change of residence. That's big. Change of residence, change of job. It could be going overseas. It could be just a new feel that you have for yourself. It could be as simple as a new direction that you're going in, a brand new direction that's going to bring lots of great opportunities. Now, the overall is the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, and I always like to talk about the Rider-Waite, is because people are so familiar with it. The Nine of Wands is that guy that, he's got his bandage on his head. He's been attacked verbally by people. It's a communication card. He's gone through the wars, and he's like standing there ready for the next fight. Who's gonna like go for me next? He's waiting for the attack. So you're still on the defensive in the month of July. You've said your piece. I want to say those words. You've said your piece. You can't say any more than you've said, and you've been saying it for maybe years. And you sort of like near the end here with the Ten of Wands also being here. It's like, yeah, but you still have fight in you. There's still fight in you, and that's what this card is all about, the Nine of Wands, still having the fight in you to defend yourself and your right to grow, to be who you are. This is the only card that came up. And also, you're still lovable, and you had the Nine of Cups here, so you still have love to offer. You still have love to give. You still are willing to receive love from others. I don't think this is a person. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And that's the last card I'm going to pull. So the Ace of Cups. So this is like the ultimate happiness in love, the divine bringing you blessings in love, new love for yourself, love for others, and also new things coming into your life. And what the universe is bringing you is, wow, the Ace of Cups. I'm glad we had an ace here. So there's still some struggles to go through for you, Gemini, and you may be, it may be a difficult time right now, and you're sort of going through your mind about what you're going to do about certain people in your life, certain situations. But, by the end of July and moving forward to September, it's looking really beautiful and really good with the Hierophant and the World here. We've got the Fool card, and it looks like you may have a new love coming in. So watch out for a fire sign, especially a Leo. Okay, I'm just going to pop these cards. I'll leave them there. I have the Sacred Oracle, the Sacred Traveler, Oracle cards here. And I'm going to pull one of these for Spirit's final advice for you, Gemini, for July. So this is a really nice read. It's like, this is a nice reading because the outcome is really beautiful. It's not like you have to work on yourself harder to have, like Virgo and Pisces, it was like, it's very much so Virgo, sorry, but still have to go way to go there with Virgo, with love, loving the self. Anyway, we're not talking about Virgo, we're talking about Gemini. But it's nice that this is like, there's something going on, there's a middle, there's like, and there's an end, there's a beginning, middle and end. This is what it feels like with this. It's not like you have, I mean, of course we've all got more to learn and more to do, but this just really feels like, you know, you got it going on by the end of July, August and into September. Okay, so this card that I pulled out is surrendering to the journey, release control. So maybe you've been trying to be in control over someone else, or someone else has been trying to be in control over you, and you need to release that and let the universe take over sometimes a little bit. Surrender to the journey that that our spirit guides are telling us and showing us, and move forward. And I like this card because it reminds me of the Six of Swords. I mean, different, but similar in the way that, you know, you're going forward, you're going to a different place mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You're going forward, you're surrendering, you're going, you know what, I'm sick of trying to make things work that are not working. Obviously they're not meant to work, so I'm just going to give up and say, okay, universe, I'll stop trying to control the situation and I'll just let you bring me where you want to bring me. Okay, beautiful. And there's a little owl there sitting in the tree, a wise owl. It's like her spirit guardian, her animal totem, looking at her and watching her and watching over her. So just remember, spirit is always watching over us, always with us, always guiding us in the path that we take forward throughout our whole lives and onward. Okay, thank you for watching. I have a special in the description box below, $11.11 for 3 questions. If you send me an email through, we'll pop through the details for payment and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm not going to put a time limit on that reading, however long it takes. I don't like putting a time limit on spirit, what they have to tell me and you. Thank you for watching.